This is an important time for our community, for our state. The census is here. That happens every 10 years. It's important that we count as many people as possible.
The census gets me excited because it's an opportunity to really make a difference in Kansas. Everything from health to education, for kindergartners to college students, roads, transportation, economic development. It all comes back to us getting everyone counted. So July 31st was the drop dead date. We're done. July 31st, we're done.
Right. We have a Tuesday staff meeting with the elected officials. Get the message out. It's a public meeting. Here it's going to be on Channel 7. I'm the co-chair of the Complete Count Committee, and what we do is engage people on the important work of the census. And we find folks who are civic-minded, who are well-connected, who can go into the community and spread the word, can talk about how important the census is. And we also work with people who can help us reach folks who are hard to count, hard to reach.
We have a lot of hard to count people in this community, and it may be the simple fact that they just do not trust what we are asking of them, or they just don't trust us, period.
One of our biggest challenges is that people don't understand how the data is used, and they're afraid that it's like a big brother effort and that it could impact their public housing or their DCF benefits or their food stamps, and it doesn't. So these are some of the challenges we face, but we're going after them.
As an ESL teacher, I am the voice for our ELL, our English language learners, and it's important that their voice be heard. And the way they can be heard is to take part in the census. I work at a Title I school here in Liberal, and we really rely on the funding that an accurate count from the 2020 census could get us. For instance, we have our free and reduced lunch program. We have our after-school programs. We have the Title I funding and special education funding for our families and especially for our students.
The amount of money that is tied to the census count is unbelievable, and people have no idea how it truly impacts them. For every 1,000 Kansans that we miss in the count, the state loses over $14 million. That's big money when it comes to all of the things that the census funds. So just imagine where those programs would be if every single Kansan was counted. We know in the past that we have missed people, and we are putting a huge focus on reaching out to those groups of individuals.
Health is another issue that we worry about nationwide, but particularly in the state of Kansas and in southwest Kansas. We want to ensure that we've got money for Medicaid and Medicare and for senior living communities, and so it is imperative, again, that we get the count correct so that we've got that money flowing into Kansas and helping us to be a healthier state. I have a personal goal. I used to say I wanted 85% of the population counted in Kansas, but I keep creeping that up, and I'm up to about 93% total count for 2020. And I got to that number because I knew I wasn't going to be happy until everybody in the state of Kansas was counted, or as high a percentage as possible, so that we can bring in the most money for all the needs and wants that we have here in Kansas.